In this segment, we're going to spend a few minutes talking about some of the consequences of the Reformation. This wasn't just about changing how people worshiped, it was a seismic shift that shook the very foundations of society. To begin with, think about the transformative impact of the Reformation, which fragmented the previously unified Christian empire in Europe. Envision a continent unified under a singular religious ideology, abruptly disrupted and divided. This division was largely propelled by the principle of cuius regio, eius religio, a Latin maxim implying that the religion of a realm is determined by its ruler. This policy not only instigated profound religious divisions, but also redefined the political and ecclesiastical landscape of Europe. It enabled secular rulers to challenge and potentially diminish the authority of the church, marking a shift in power dynamics from a church-centric to a state-centric paradigm. These secular rulers emerged as pivotal architects in the reformation of Europe's religious and political structures. This period significantly advanced literacy. Protestantism, emphasizing justification through faith, necessitated personal engagement with the Scriptures. Consequently, there was a need for widespread literacy and the translation of the Bible from the scholarly Latin into various vernacular languages. This movement inadvertently laid the foundations for public education systems. With the ability to read the Bible came access to a broader spectrum of literature, including potentially radical texts, thereby democratizing knowledge. Furthermore, the Reformation inadvertently catalyzed the standardization of languages within Europe. To illustrate, rather than translating the Bible into the numerous dialects of France, a standardized Parisian French was adopted. This linguistic unification fostered a nascent sense of national identity, transcending local affiliations. While not immediately resulting in nationalism, this development significantly contributed to its emergence, particularly evident during the American Revolution. The era following the Reformation was marked by intense, violent religious conflicts predominantly between Catholics and Protestants. These conflicts were characterized by efforts to impose religious conformity, frequently through coercive means. In response to these tumultuous times, the Enlightenment emerged. Intellectuals began to scrutinize and challenge traditional religious doctrines, advocating for a shift towards rationalism and secularism in knowledge acquisition and global affairs. Figures such as Montesquieu, Jefferson, Franklin, Locke, and Diderot championed this new approach, with some, like Locke, advocating for religious tolerance and the separation of church and state, concepts revolutionary for their time, and others calling for the abolition of religion altogether. The Reformation was a catalyst for profound changes in Europe's political, social, and cultural landscapes. It set the stage for the emergence of the modern world. Its influence is enduring, resonating through history and significantly shaping contemporary life. Please answer the questions for this session under the assignment in Canvas. If you have any questions, you may post them in the open forum discussion or use Canvas email to contact the professor.